Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hulbert, Oklahoma. We are getting ready for day 2 of the Hulbert High School Invitational Basketball Tournament. Your Bethany JV Bronchos kick off our day with this 10 a.m. game against the Tulsa Central Braves. We've got all the action right here on GSN Sports and Talk and thegospelstation.com Sports and Talk. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Luke Young out here in East Oklahoma, enjoying the trip. Absolutely, all the poor weather has passed us by, so now it's just 40 degrees outside. That's the only thing we have to deal with. But we're inside the gymnasium today, getting ready for some great basketball. We saw this team yesterday. They had a unfortunate 70-17 loss in their first game. You know, it was obviously not ideal, but it happens. It happens. That's what we got to say about that. But they're coming back here today against Tulsa Central right here. Both of these teams kind of taking these big losses early on. So when you get to a tournament like this is fairly common, especially in a varsity tournament where a lot of JV teams are playing in as well. But Tulsa Central took a big loss themselves. They played the hosting Hulbert Riders in their first game, obviously dropping that one. That was back at 7 p.m. last night. So if I'm not mistaken, the Hulbert Riders girls team advanced and the Hulbert Riders men's team fell to Westville yesterday. So the hosting teams go 1-1 on day one, and their JV lost as well on the women's side to Harding Prep. So we'll call it 1-1 for the varsity. So not a bad day one for the hosting Hulbert Riders. Again, I'm kind of keeping track to see if they perform better than Duncan did in the tournaments that each respective host played in. It's just something I've noticed. Like you invite a lot of teams to get good challenges, right? But you always want to, I would think, as the hosting team, kind of show up here and perform in your own tournament, right? So I'm keeping an eye to see if Hulbert manages a little bit of a run here. Well, as we get into this game, got to tell you a little bit about some of the people that helped make this stuff possible. Of course, our feature sponsors are Simplified Tech Solution and Victory Mattress Outlet. Simplifies at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard back in War Acres. Eric works Simplify, and he helps us out with all of our technological issues and things like that on the broadcast. Victory Mattress Outlet's a little bit further north, 7101 Northwest Expressway, Suite 610. People are going through there constantly finding mattresses, pillows, and furniture. They're also realtors, so they can help you not only find a place but move into it as well. And it looks like our YouTube stream is going to be struggling again today. I am recording natively, so if the stream does go down, do not worry. We will get this video posted later like we did the men's game yesterday. Just keep an eye out for it on GSN Sports and Talk. We've got under 5 minutes before we get into this game, so I got to get down there and grab some starting lineups here shortly. But thanks to the Comfort Inn & Suites out here in Muskogee, 3031 Military Boulevard, 918-687-9000. That's the number you should call for Comfort. To go to their website, choicehotels.com, comfort-suites, /comfort suites, and you can look at it there. Looks like we may have to be switching to our Zoom call. Looks like the video is kind of struggling a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and go to commercial while I get that set up and go get starting lineups. So you're watching Bethany High School Basketball on GSN Sports and Talk. Thanks so much for tuning in.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month, and yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, Like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Learn about nursing and long-term care at CNA Training Academy, 7463 Northwest 23rd Street. Mary Chikwuma offers affordable, useful, and flexible classes every day that will teach you the foundations of medical care. Mary Chikwuma has been teaching her class for 18 years and is eager to teach you. Understand vital signs, train for and be hired as a PCA, and learn about caring for patients in nursing homes, hospitals, assisted living situations, and more at CNA Training Academy. Call 405-315-1357 and ask about financial qualifications. CNA Training Academy is open to all ages and has classes on the weekend and in the evenings as well. Call CNA now, 405-315-1357, and join classes of people learning about nursing and inspiring each other daily. Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898. Evans Hardware in Midwest City. Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home with a $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything, with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999. and coyotepond.com.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We provide a top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday, and we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number one priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse. Whether it's commercial or residential, we offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed, we're bonded and insured.
Here at Integrity, we offer senior discounts, military discounts, and public service discounts.
You worked hard for us, so let us work hard for you.
Yeah, go Broncos.
Now open at 5801 West Britton Road. It's Himador Mexican Grill. Order at Himador Mexican Grill and be treated to a spacious dining area, friendly staff, and delicious Mexican dishes. Fajitas, quesadillas, seafood, vegetarian meals, they've got it all at Himador Mexican Grill, 5801 West Britton Road. With different lunch and dinner specials every day and great prices, Himador Mexican Grill is the place to be.
Number 4, London Jackers. Number 13, Caden Wright. Number 32, Becca Tabor. Number 35, Laura Homer.
Every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses, is fit for a king. You're the shop. Pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. Remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can assemble and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-988 and never pay retail price again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-698. 6988 Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less.
At the home of the Gallery, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 640 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
Okay, well, it took a while, but it looks like we're good to go. So we are live on the gospelstation.com, Sports and Talk, getting ready for day number 2, first game here. And, yeah, it looks like the YouTube has gone down completely. Can't say there's much of a surprise there. So we'll get this uploaded in the future. Unfortunately, we can't do it live. No, that sucks, but what are you going to do? Anyways, so starters have been announced right here, and I do have our roster for the Tulsa Central Braves. So we'll go through those in a second and kind of call out these players. Jumping right here, that was wearing number 30 today, actually. That nearly tripped me up for a second, I guess. Some of these numbers are different on the new jerseys, or on the black jerseys, I should say. So give me a second to get everybody in line here. We're having a very weird start to day number 2. So I think the only number that is the same is London Jaggers wearing number 4. Because Avery Bibbs is in number 22. Looks like Wright is wearing number, well, she's also wearing number 22. Oh, Bibbs is in 12. See what I mean? We're all messed up today. I should have gotten a roster from Bethany. I thought all the numbers would be the same. Well, okay, so we're in it here. So Bethany has the ball right now, 0-0. They go with a bounce pass down low, immediately trying to get Laura Hulbert started in the paint. So both these teams taking losses on day 1. Haven't seen much of Tulsa Central, so I don't know much about their game plan yet. Right now Bethany going all around the perimeter. I saw them practicing. There's the shot, and it is good. Hulbert puts number 1 and 2 on the board here for the Broncos. Now Bethany with a little bit of full court defense here against Tulsa Central. And there's a foul call. Foul goes on number 12 now, who is Avery Bibbs. Well, for having to do this on the fly, man. Having to do this on the fly. So that means 23 is Tabor. There's a steal by Jaggers. Fast break opportunity here, and Avery Bibbs got the shot blocked. That's number 5, Davenport, for Tulsa Central, getting the block. Means Wright is 22. What was I saying? Tabor is 23. She takes the inbounds as well. Got the shot off. Wasn't fouled on it. Shot didn't fall. Might have been a foul there. Instead, the offensive putback, and it's good from Avery Bibbs. She tags on 2 more. So a quick 4-0 lead for the JV Broncos here against the Tulsa Central Braves. And as that ball goes out of play right here, turnover on the Braves. Yeah, we're going to be dealing with connection issues pretty much all day long from what I can tell, so bear with us here. Right over to Bibbs. Down low, looking for Tabor again. No good on that shot. That was actually Hulbert who took the shot right there. This is Tabor who has it now. Kicks it over to Jaggers. London Jaggers drives, drops one defender, got the pass off. The shot from 3, no good from Wright. Rebounded by Bibbs. And that ball went right through the hands of Jaggers after the pass onto the wing. So it's a turnover on the Broncos, about 5:40 left on the clock here. Get a 4-0 lead for those just now joining us. This is game 1 of 3 today, but this is by far our earliest game. The next one is at 7. And look at another turnover for the Broncos. They're back on offense. Jaggers to Bibbs, plenty of room. Shot's no good. Bounces right a couple of hands, and we've got an offensive rebound. Tabor hand off to Jaggers, looking back to Wright. And Jagger squares up for the long three. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Tabor, and she puts it back herself for two. So a quick 6-0 lead now. Tulsa Central finds themselves falling behind as they, again, can't get it past mid-floor against this full-court defense from the JV Broncos. Looks like this is going to be a running theme for this game. The Braves trying to figure out how to get past the Bethany defense. Mimicking the varsity teams a little bit. Drive, kick out. Hulbert got off the shot, didn't fall. Defensive rebound, the Braves do have it. Still looking for their first points of the match. And they don't find it there as there's another steal for the Broncos, that time past half court. Spin, left-handed hook shot right there from Tabor. Couldn't get that one to fall, but Wright's got the rebound. And she ran into a couple bodies, had to travel right there. Clock stops 4:20. Oh. Had a mistake with the buzzer there. People thought subs were coming in, and they stopped the action. And now we do have a sub come on. Well, okay, at least Macy is wearing her right number. Macy remains number 0. Oh, it's Bethany ball. How is it our ball? Didn't we travel? Or are they counting that as a turnover off of that strange buzzer? You know, a drive. Kick up there from Tabor on the floater. Couldn't get that one to fall. Still a 6-0 lead for the Broncos there. They're not in much trouble now. Hardy Charter has it past half court. Jaggers almost got the steal right there on number 5, Davenport. Davenport goes to the corner. That pass tipped and stolen away by Tabor. Tabor down low looking for Bibbs. Macy Bibbs doesn't have the shot fall, but Avery Bibbs there to tie it up for a jump ball. Bethany, after a few quick early shots, hasn't been able to knock something down since. It looks like that's Izzy Hickman coming on the floor here now. She's wearing number 13. Inbounds for Tulsa Central is successful. They're going to try to get it past mid-floor. They've got a Davenport, their primary ball handler, looking to her right. They're trying to feed it back to that corner again, but a bad picked-up dribble puts them in trouble. And they just actually managed to keep it alive, but couldn't keep it in their own hands. Fast break here. Jaggers all alone, and she's got 2. 8-0. Tulsa Central already looking a little tired, a little bit flustered. Hickman got the steal, put up the shot, a little bit too strong off the glass. Bounces right into the hands of the Braves, and timeout taken right there by Tulsa Central. They can see that the energy has pretty much collapsed right there for the Braves. They were not playing with much of an intensity, much of a fire, and I think their coach could see it. So with 8-0 and 3:12 left on the clock, we're going to go to break 2. This is Bethany High School basketball and GSN Sports and Talk. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks to the Comfort Inn and Suites for their support of the broadcast. Comfort Inn's at 3031 Military Boulevard back in Muskogee. You can also stay at the Spark by Hilton, 3133 Azalea Park Drive back in Muskogee if you're traveling out this way, looking for somewhere to spend a couple nights. Great rooms, quality, hot breakfast in the morning. Strong Wi-Fi signal, which is always nice for us on the broadcast side as we do our shows out there. Try to get a little bit of work done. So we're coming back here. It will be Tulsa Central ball. Now, to be honest with you, before today, I hadn't even heard of Tulsa Central. And a couple quick turnovers and wild passes on both sides. Tulsa Central will have it back. And they get it stolen away by Jaggers, who's back on the fast break. 1-on-1, left-handed layup, doesn't fall. Jaggers a little bit exasperated on that one, still fighting for the rebound. And the combination of Jaggers and Hickman able to punch it out. Oh, and I think Greenhill is in the game now. She's wearing number 15. The shot following the quick inbounds to Hulbert is successful. Bethany first to double digits with a 10-0 lead. Jaggers and Bibbs, front defenders right here in this full court press. Trying to tie up Tulsa Central just long enough, and they got him. 10-second violation. Number 22 right back on the floor. She'll give Jaggers a break. And here comes back on, looks like Tabor, who's giving Hulbert a break. A couple subs called out right there. 2:30 left on the clock. Macy Bibbs has it now. Go around Izzy back to Bibbs. Bibbs picked up the dribble, needs somewhere to go. Hickman trying to free up, but she finds a player down low. Many bodies in the way, couldn't get Greenhill separated. Bethany slows it back down with the chance to run the offense. Bibbs just waiting. There's the pass to Hickman. She brings it back out. So this is, and right through the hands of Wright. That is the idea of their offense, though. It's that pass, it's that handoff high, switch a couple defenders, get a matchup you want, and then try to make your move, then try to get something down low. Tulsa Central, though, we really haven't gotten to see them try to run their offense. They've been going right side a lot. There's a nice move by Davenport. She puts up a deep floater, couldn't get it to drop, and whistle blown. Jump ball, it'll stay with Tulsa Central. Number 12, Avery Bibbs back on the floor. She'll give her sister a chance to catch her breath. Oh, and it will actually not be going with Tulsa Central here. Ball sticking with Bethany. Bounce pass trying to feed into the paint. Hits a couple white player legs. And the foul will go on Tabor on the loose ball. That is Tabor's first. Second team foul on Bethany here in quarter number 1. Bibbs, primary defender on Davenport. Davenport lost the dribble. Pass half court. Good defense from Bibbs so far. Picked it up. Had to get it off. There's that crossover move again. Davenport in trouble. Got the pocket picked, but I think she's lucky enough to get the foul call. And that'll be another on Tabor. Inbounds goes quick right to the middle of the floor. Monroe nearly had a shot but didn't like it. Instead, it's put up from deep by Davenport. Fight for the rebound. Let's see what the call is. Looks like they're going with travel on that one. Bethany was looking for the foul, and I think some of the officials were thinking foul, but it ends up being travel on the turnover. The inbounds, they need somewhere to go. Wild pass thrown past half court, and it dribbles out of bounds. No surprise on that. Looked like they were looking for the lob into the paint, just didn't see the opportunity for it. Two subs back on the floor now. I believe the starting 5 is back out here for Bethany. That appears to be the case. Bibbs with the inbound to Jaggers. All right, a minute left to play in the first quarter. 10-0 lead for the Broncos. For those just now joining us, this is the JV women's team taking on Tulsa Central, the Braves, here on the first game of day number 2. Tabor spinning out of trouble. Got the pass off to Hulbert. Hulbert picks up the fadeaway and knocks it down. 12-0. Tulsa Central has had to be so careful with their inbounds against this full court defense. And another pass nearly goes through the hands, kept alive by the Braves. No, not picked up by anybody yet, but finally Davenport gets to it. She put up a shot, got it blocked, got the ball back. Her second chance, no good. And finally, a black jersey comes away with it cleanly. Fast break, looking up floor, got the pass to Bibbs, but she's tangled up with the defender. Loose ball again, bodies hit the deck. Hulbert has it off the glass, couldn't get the shot to fall, but has the foul. A wild sequence of events right there, but it will end up in free throws for the Lady Broncos. Hulbert to shoot 2. First, no good. A little bit too strong. 15 seconds on the game clock here. Second free throw. That one's up and no good as well. She got her own rebound after the missed free throw, so the possession continues here for the Broncos. Jaggers, crossover, getting into the paint, kicks it back out beyond the line. There's the shot, and from 3, miss right. Makes it 15-0. Okay, so that is the end of the first. Bethany up 15-0 over the Braves after the big three-pointer by Caden Wright. Overall, pretty good start to this game, holding the Braves scoreless through 1. We're going to go to a quick break when we come back. Quarter number 2, we'll see if the Broncos can extend that lead or if the opposing Braves start to battle back. Don't go anywhere. This is Bethany High School basketball on GSN Sports and Talk.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Lilygrass Flowers and Decor is rooted in rich history dating back to 1979 in the precious memory of Flowers by Roy. Alicia Rankins and staff have carried the commitment to only offer the finest, unique floral arrangements with same-day delivery locally and nationally. What you envision, we make reality at Lilygrass Flowers and Decor, 7101 Northwest Expressway. Call Lilygrass Flowers and Decor at 721-1813 and begin a new memory.
We are back here in the second quarter of play. Tulsa Central has it first. The Braves down 15-0 as we kick off our second 8-minute period. Looking to put their first points on the board and cut into this Bethany lead. But they don't get it on this one. A quick backcourt violation. Davenport again tied up on that far side just beyond half court. She was looking for number 3, Tang. Just no chance, really, to get it to him. Bethany has smothered this Braves offense so far in this game. Bethany back to running the offense. There's the pass underneath. They've got the player freed up in the paint. Got it to Tabor. She can't get the shot off, but stolen right back by Miss Wright. Great job there. Bibbs with the floater from the free throw line. Doesn't fall, got the rebound. Bodies hit the deck, Wright's on the floor. Jaggers working one-on-one with Tang. Wright has it, looking back to her left shoulder. Got Jaggers, the pass back into the paint. Bibbs tries another floater. That one no good. And squarely rebounded by Tulsa Central. Although they had 2 players of their own fighting for the same rebound, they do eventually at least bring it down safely. Davenport at about the logo. Needs somewhere to go. Hasn't picked up the dribble yet. Trying to get into the paint. Has room on the baseline. And she's got the Braves' first points of the night. Davenport puts up the 2, 15-2. And that one happened right in front of the official. No trouble with that one. London Jaggers fouled from behind. First foul on number 3, Tang. Jaggers drives, runs it to a brick wall, able to get it out. Here's Tabor spinning, going with the left hand. Shots up, bounces around, and falls. 17-2 extends the lead back out to 15. About 2 full minutes have run off the clock here in Hulbert, Oklahoma. Entry pass into the paint, batted around, and punched out of bounds. That was last touched by a black jersey, so we're sticking with the Braves here. Inbounds from the corner. See where they can go with this one. They just throw it into the paint. Somehow they got into the hands of 24 Monroe. Davenport backs it off. Entry pass to Monroe, deflected into the hands of Bibbs. Davenport fighting for it. Jump ball. Bethany ball here after the jump. And timeout taken by the Braves. They don't want this one to get any further away from them right now. Going to take a chance, talk about the offense. We'll see what they got. Thanks to Victory Mattress Outlet, Simplified Tech Solutions for their support of the stream. We'll be back after this quick break.
Polished is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bribe Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish in Yukon.
So that'll bring us back right here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. 5:51 is where the clock stopped here. 17-2 the score. So far, so good for the Bethany Broncos coming off of that big loss. They've already hit their point total from day one at 17, trying to make it a big win for themselves. One team foul on the Braves here in quarter number 2. One team foul on the Braves, no team fouls on the Broncos. They, I think, finished with 2 or 3 in quarter number 1, able to keep that number low so far. It will be Bethany basketball as we come back into action here. Most of their success has been from the paint inside the three-point line, although they did have Caden Wright hit a big 3 earlier. Bethany quickly moves the ball all the way around the perimeter. Jaggers will bring it out towards the mid-floor. Now she makes her crossover move. Tried to get into the paint, but lost the dribble. I think she saw the open player down by the baseline and was wanting to get it to Hulbert. And the foul is assessed to Jaggers. As soon as I say they have no fouls, they pick up their first. 5:30, and the clock's moving. The Braves needing to go on a little bit of a run here. Their offense has not been explosive enough to kind of stay at this deficit. Davenport fighting through multiple defenders, somehow again keeping the ball alive. Got the pass out to Tang, but a travel on number 3 ends that possession. Clock stops at about 5:10. Jaggers and the Broncos looking to push that lead out to 18. See if they can hit the 3. Jaggers thought about it, instead dumped it to Tabor underneath, and the whistle blown. Tabor was fouled by the baseline. Foul goes on number 24, Monroe. So Bethany will inbound it underneath her own bucket. Quick inbounds to Tabor, and she's hit with the foul. Let's see if that foul was going on 1-3. It was. That foul goes on Jacob. Macy Bibbs set to sub in here for the Broncos. That'll send Tabor to the line. And she sinks the first. Hickman back on the floor. Looks like Greenhill is back on the floor. And Macy Bibbs all sub on. Second free throw. That one made as well. Knocks both of them down, 19-2. Under 5 minutes to play in the second. Bethany knocking on the door of 20 points here. Let's see if they can find it. Trying to get a steal. Monroe with a fadeaway shot. Nearly got that one to sink. The offensive rebound, the putback is good. I believe that came off the hand of number 15, Bellows. The Braves pick up only their 4th point of the match, 19-4. but at least they got something out of that offensive possession. Looks like when they got off the shot, they have a pretty good chance to rebound. Rebounding was something that the Bethany JV team did somewhat struggle with yesterday. Hickman fake, back to Jaggers. Jaggers all the way across for Tabor. Tabor makes her move, gets in the paint, spot up 2. 2-3 can't knock it down. That one punched out, last touched by a white jersey. The Braves sub on 2. You'll see Wright and Stewart hit the floor, 22 and 23 respectively for the Braves. Their jerseys just say Central, so I'm used to saying Central Christian at college, so if I make that mistake, I apologize. Macy Bibbs catch and shoot from 3, it's no good. And no one touched it after that, so it'll be out on the Broncos. I don't hate the idea. I don't hate the idea at all. 3 team fouls on Central Tulsa. I nearly did it right there. 3:50 on the clock. Again, score 19-4. Davenport, crossover, got into the paint. Picks up her dribble, able to get the shot off. It's no good, and Bethany has the rebound on this one. Fast break attempt, looking up floor. There's Macy Bibbs, separation, and she's got 2. 21-4, Bethany has crossed the 20-point mark here in today's match. Davenport and the Braves try to answer. And actually, they're going to hit Davenport with a carry here. That one you don't see too much, just got a little bit out of rhythm. Right back on the floor. Hickman might have had a shot at 3, didn't like it. Said it's right to take it from the left side. Doesn't fall, rebounded by the Broncos. Hickman kept it in play. The put up for the long 2 from Greenhill doesn't fall either. But Bethany able to again regain control after I think the Braves tried to lob it way up court and try to catch Bethany out of rhythm. It's number 22, Wright for Central, getting in the way of that pass, knocking it out of bounds. So the clock stopped at about 2:50. Catch and shoot. That one no good for Bibbs. Fight for the rebound. And it looks like Central touched it last. There was a foot race between number 15 Bellows and actually our own number. Oh, no, wait, she's wearing 13. That's right. So 15 Bellows and 13 Hickman. Inbounds play here. Goes to the corner. Now a catch and shoot for 3. Unsuccessful, but another offensive rebound. They might try it again. Hallberg lets another fly. That one rims in and out. Whistle blown. There was a foul on the Broncos after the second missed 3 in the fight for the rebound. It'll go on number 22, Wright. (21-4) with 2:40 left to play in the half. Davenport crashes the baseline, tries to get a shot off. She looks to be fouled on the shot, so she'll head to the line to shoot the first free throws here for Central Tulsa. It's assessed to Kaden Wright, her second personal. 3rd team foul, now 3 on both sides. First free throw, bounces around, but no good. 3 subs come on. Bibbs, Jaggers, and Tabor. Second attempt at the free throw here for Davenport. And that one takes the same high bounce and doesn't fall either. Hallberg's got the rebound. Looking towards the middle of the floor. Bibbs tied up. They're going to hit her with the travel there. She's going to get it down cleanly. So about 2:30 left to play in the first half. Bethany on track for a win today. If they win, they would play at 1 p.m. tomorrow The losing team has to play at 10 a.m. tomorrow in another early game. Davenport pulls up for the two, but got it blocked by Jaggers. After a little bit of a scramble, Bibbs comes away with it. Avery Bibbs on the other end. Separation, wild shots up, bounces off the glass. Jaggers fighting for it, able to punch it to a teammate. A couple passes, eventually finds Macy Bibbs at the block, and she puts it through for two. 23-4. Great teamwork, great ball movement right there for the Broncos, especially after the scramble. Bethany had a 19-point lead. Central's going to put a sub on. They're going to move in number 20, Harrion. That gives Davenport a break here. Davenport has been their starting point guard, has shouldered a lot of the brunt here, this Bethany Broncos defense. And another quick whistle as there was another foul. That was on number 0, Macy Bibbs. Inbounds for Tulsa Central. The Braves get it high to 20. And she is denied by Hulbert. All clean. A lot of yanking and pulling at the ball, and it just ends up jump ball. See if they try to free up 20 again. Ball rolls around, finally picked up. Here is Harrion. Harrion facing a Bethany zone now on the half-court defense. Get it back to her. She's looking to the left, and her pass sold away by Tabor. She was all over that one. One-on-one, Tabor to the rim for two. 25-4, clock continues to run. Now a 21-point lead for the JV Broncos. Harrion looking down low. Another pass batted away, and it's back in the hands of the Broncos. Another steal for Bethany. Jaggers hot about the three, passes it out. There's a three taken from Tabor. It's no good. Bibbs fighting for the rebound. No foul call. She hits the deck, and there was a walk right there on the Braves. Stifles their momentum. Tang. I believe that's the second time she's been called for a travel like that, unfortunately. Three subs hit the floor for the Broncos. Hickman, Greenhill, and I believe Wright just subbed back on. Bibbs over to Wright, to Hickman. She's looking down low. They free up the shot for Hallberg. That one just barely doesn't fall. Under a minute left to play. Stolen away by Avery Bibbs. 1-on-3, and she gets the takeaway. There was a fake shot from Greenhill. Tried to get a little bit of separation from the defender. Couldn't get enough, eventually caused her to travel. Score remains 25-4 as we approach halftime here in Hulbert, Oklahoma. Day number 2 of the Hulbert Invitational Tournament. Bethany JV Bronchos playing on Tulsa Central. Long three, no good in the hands of a teammate. The put back from number 15, Bellows, doesn't fall. She's blocked from behind. That will obviously be the last touch by a Bronco. A little bit of offensive success was found after one of those inbounds, but they're not going to get it on that one. Miscommunication between inbounder number 0, Richardson. Are they actually going to keep it with Tulsa Central here? No, I didn't think so. Okay. So I'm pretty sure no one on Bethany touched that. But so Bethany with the chance to be the last possession of the half. Currently up 25-4, about 10 seconds. Greenhill again tried to dribble through a little bit of traffic, but Bibbs got the steal in return. She launches one just to get me up there too strong off the glass. At half, 25-4. The Broncos lead over the Tulsa Central Braves. So far, so good for this JV team. They are on track for an afternoon start tomorrow. We're going to go to a quick break, halftime show. When we come back from commercial, don't go anywhere. This is Bethany High School basketball on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Thanks to the Comfort Inn and Suites, 3031 Military Boulevard back in Muskogee. That's where we're staying at for our trip out here. 918-687-9000. Extremely friendly, knowledgeable people. They'll just treat you better at the Comfort Inn and Suites. And same thing with the Spark by Hilton Muskogee right next door, 3133 Azalea Park Drive, 918-682-3724 for them. And, of course, thanks to Simplify and Victory Mattress. We're back after this.
Are you looking for some hair, some virgin hair, some extensions? Well, come to Alchemy Ming Virgin Hair and Boutique. We have moved to 10709 North Rockwell Avenue, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Suite D. Come and see all the styles from your best hairstylist, your favorite hairstylist, the award-winning hairstylist of the year, Jasmine J.G. Garrett Whitson.
From Yonkers, New York to Bethany, using his talent for others and opening Angelo's Italian Deli at 6639 Northwest 36th in Bethany, this genuine Italian flavor is home. Angelo's Italian Deli features the hot bar for lunch, the deli station with sandwiches and pizza. Enjoy our coffee shop and bakery. Experience the atmosphere. Angelo's Italian Deli caters any event. Call 405-384-0637. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 6, and Saturdays, 7 to 2. Angelo's Italian Deli in Bethany.
The parking lots are full because it's always a celebration at Toledo's Mexican Restaurant in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. With a traditional flair of Mexican casual dining where your meal always begins with complimentary chips, cheese, and salsa. Then a lengthy menu selection from fajitas, tacos, enchiladas, fish tacos, and so much more. You don't have to be shy at Chilinos. Ask for our daily specials and finish your meal with our sopapilla or pick something from our dessert menu. Oklahomans have chosen Chilino's Mexican Restaurants in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. Call 405-350-2006.
Grandview Windows and Doors is a proud sponsor of the Bethany Broncos and a part of the community serving all of Oklahoma City area with a mission to provide our customers exceptional window and door solutions. Locally owned and operated, Grandview Windows and Doors is your window and door specialist. Drop on by our showroom to get the latest color, styles, and special pricing just in time for the fall. Call 405-787-0230 and visit us on Facebook, Grandview Windows and Doors.
M&T Septic and Backhoe is your call for septic installation, pumping, and repair needs. M&T Septic and Backhoe has been installing septic systems for over 25 years. From home builders to homeowners, from old-fashioned septics to aerobic systems and lift stations, give M&T Septic and Backhoe a call at 405-387-9353. A call for all your septic systems, storm shelter, or utility needs, offering free estimates and willing to work with you on all projects. Call 405-387-9353. M&T Septic and Backhoe.
When technology has you screaming at the office, call Simplify Tech Solutions at 405-981-1011. Located at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, Simplify Tech Solutions features IT management, business phone systems, manages Wi-Fi, and offers repair and support. Simplify your Wi-Fi before the emotional breakdown by calling Simplify Tech Solutions. Locally owned and operated at 405-981-1011. 405-981-1011. Simplify Tech Solutions.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so that will bring us back from break here with about 6 minutes remaining in halftime. 25-4, the Broncos lead over the Braves here in day number 2 of the Hulbert Invitational Tournament out here in Hulbert, Oklahoma, obviously. Thanks so much to everybody that is tuning in, both on YouTube in the future when this recording goes up and live on the gospelstation.com Sports and Talk. We very much appreciate it. Know we've had our technical issues, but it means a lot to us that you've stuck with us through it. All right, so halftime. Well, let's talk about the way this game has gone. One thing I will note right here, Bethany has still occasionally struggled to rebound against this Tulsa Central team. there have been a few cases where Bethany has gotten their rebounds after batting balls out of the paint, not by standing in the paint and being able to grab it that way, if you understand what I mean. That has been one of the main weaknesses of this team, especially throughout this tournament, is sometimes they do struggle to rebound against these taller, more experienced varsity-level opponents. Now, the offense has picked it up today, or maybe I should say the defense really has picked this up today in a big way for the Bethany High Broncos. That's en route to this 25-4 lead. The turnover margin right now is crazy. I should have been counting, but let's just say that it's not looking good for Tulsa Central. The bright spot for the Central Braves, number 5, Clariana Davenport, the 5'4" sophomore guard, has basically been the majority of their offense. She has, the one shot from the field, and then they got another out of number, I believe it was 15, Bellows, who put it through. So she's accounted for half of their offense as their primary ball handler, their point guard. She deals with the main force of the Bethany defense. She's kind of given them the chances. She actually has a pretty good ability to get in the paint past these Bethany defenders. Has given the shot to go off and get through that has given Central a little bit of trouble. Well, we've still got 4 minutes here at halftime, so when we come back, I expect more of the same here for the Broncos. I'm not sure what Central could do as an adjustment to really battle back into this one, besides play with more energy. They're a very slow-paced, almost lackadaisical team right now. If they could get some more energy, maybe they would have a chance. But the way I see it, their passes are too predictable, and their offense develops too slow. That's allowed these JV Broncos to get a lot of steals, a lot of balls batted out of bounds, and really force a lot of turnovers. For Bethany, though, you just got to do more of the same. They played a great first half. You've always got your things you want to improve on, I'm sure, and I could see a couple of them taking a few more shots from the field, but they've been able to feed Hulbert down low. They've been able to crash the paint with Tabor or Jaggers, so I think that we're going to see a lot more of the same in quarters number 3 and number 4, so we'll see what that final score ends up being. This has been the halftime show here in Hulbert, Oklahoma, presented by Simplify Tech Solutions and Victory Mattress Outlet. Simplify, 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard. Thanks to Eric and Victory Mattress Outlet. That's Jeremy and crew, 7101 Northwest Expressway, Suite 610. Love working with both of them. Couldn't do what we do without them. And, of course, we couldn't even be down here if it wasn't for Comfort Inn and Suites Muskogee. 918-687-9000 to call the hotel and begin your reservation for a room. 3031 Military Boulevard, right on the north side of the city. We got about 2 minutes, so let's go back to break. When we come back, quarter number 3.
Come see us down at Smoothie King. We have 2 amazing locations to serve you. 5914 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City and 5921 Southwest 3rd Street, located right in the heart of Oklahoma City. Folks, we have the awesome Dude Perfect smoothie. We have wonderful enhancements to get you ready for your workout. Rule the day. Smoothie King is your one-stop shop for delicious smoothie action. Come see us at Smoothie King.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We provide a top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday, and we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number one priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse. Whether it's commercial or residential, we offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed, we're bonded and insured.
Here at Integrity, we offer senior discounts, military discounts, and public service discounts.
You worked hard for us, so let us work hard for you.
Yeah, go Broncos.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
We are back from break. You're ready for quarter number 3. 8 minutes back on the clock for the second to last time in this game. 25-4, the Broncos lead over the Tulsa Central Braves. The other losers side game happening today is the Jenks junior varsity squad that Bethany's varsity beat yesterday in Pocla. The loser of that will play the loser of this. The winners will meet up for 1 p.m. match tomorrow. Looking at the bracket, it's looking like the 7th place game is 10 a.m., which would make, what would that be, the 5th place game at 1 p.m. tomorrow in the consolation bracket is what it's called. That does mean Bethany, Grove, Hulbert, and Westville have moved on the women's side. And, of course, that's much later in the day. Bethany's varsity plays tonight at 7 p.m., the varsity men's at 8:30. It's going to be a fairly long night for us. Well, we're back in the action. Bethany has ball first, so let's see the starters back on the court here. This is Avery Bibbs with it right now, looking for a cut into the paint. Was staring right at Caden Wright, just did not throw it to her, by the way, right there. Point that out. There's a wide open gap right in the middle of the court. Let's see what they do to try to fill. It's a 2-3 zone right now from Tulsa Central. Wright got the pass, tried to feed it out to Hallberg. Instead, it's Tabor who takes the shot and knocks down the deep 2. Bethany opens the third quarter with 2 points, 27-4. So Tulsa Central, and immediately a ball stolen away from Davenport. She was dealing with 2 of the best defenders on this JV squad in Jaggers and Bibbs. 2 more after the London Jaggers left-handed layup. 29-4. See, they're both posted right at the logo. And Jaggers jumps up, knocks down a pass, but Davenport was able to get it back. Fight for it, bodies hit the deck. And this is staying with the Braves, it appears. No foul, just rolled out of bounds. But yeah, Davenport needs a lot more help right now. She's just not getting the assistance from her teammates. Bethany's being very clear with the defense they're bringing out, and it has worked extremely well. Bibbs on the steal in the fast break. Right-handed layup, 2 more. 31-4. And now you kind of see, okay, that's probably what the coaches said to these girls in the halftime break is, hey, this game could be a lot further away. Don't take your foot off the brake. Really make them pay for every mistake. Now you see Tulsa Central getting a little bit more help. Nearly opened up a shot in the far corner. Number 13, Jacob, has it right now. Back to Davenport. And 5 on the whistle blown. Oh, hold on. I think they're going to hit. Well, they're talking to number 3, Tang here. Did they see something wrong with the court? I think they thought they saw something wrong with the court and just stopped play. So no foul on that one. No turnover, anything crazy. But a sub will come on the dead ball. It's number 22 Wright for the Braves. Did I hear that right? Did someone's fingernail come off? I'm sorry if that's disgusting, but I think it's one of the fake plastic ones or whatever they were. Jaggers looking ahead. Got a tough pass threaded through the needle. Shot doesn't fall from Tabor. No foul on it, so Jaggers launches the long 3. 34-4, a 30-point lead exactly for this JV Broncos squad. Under 6 remains. Central brings it past mid-floor, but Hallberg right in the way of the pass. Credit that as steal. Jaggers and the Broncos back on their offense. They're slowing it down, taking a lot of time off the clock right now. And can you blame them being up 30 the way this game has gone? They're going to hold on to it as long as possible. They tried to feed the bounce pass underneath to right. It is out off of one of the white jerseys. Too far to the right of right, but unable to be kept alive. So 5:16 on the clock. Quick inbounds to Tabor. She dumps it off to the corner. Here's Bibbs with room for three. Whistle blown. And Bibbs was fouled on the shot by number 3, Tang. So she will head to the line now with a chance to shoot 3 free throws. Oh no, are they going to say that was after the shot? Bibbs doesn't get to shoot her free throws. 2 personal fouls on Tang. First team foul this quarter here for the Braves. Got these inbounds hide to Tabor. She's looking back to that corner. Jaggers fakes a shot, gets in the paint, has right for the long 2. Friendly bounce, and it falls. 36-4. 5 minutes remain in the third. They might go to a running clock in the fourth. I think they did that yesterday pretty late. See a fight for the possession in the corner. It will be out on, looks like it's going to be out on our right, 22, Caden. Might have to start referring to her by her first name so we don't get that confused. Quick inbounds here for the Braves. They've got to put together some sort of offense here, but another pass batted up and picked off. Jaggers looking out floor. There's Bibbs, one-on-one, right-handed layup. She's got 2 more. 38-4 as Bibbs keeps piling on the points. For those who will be watching this on YouTube in the future, I mean, just look at the defensive layout right now. It's both Bibbs and Jaggers at the logo. 2 on 3, and they've got another turnover. Jaggers that time missed the layup, but Bibbs fighting for it. She came away with it cleanly and actually drew the foul. But it's 2 players at the logo. The rest stand by the paint, and Tulsa Central just has no answer for it. Hickman, Macy Bibbs, and Greenhill on the floor now, subbing on. Tabor and Wright remain on the floor. It's the only players not subbed. Wright in the corner, got to Hickman. Hickman looks back out to Tabor. Tabor with the 3. 41-4. Bethany looking for a 60, 70-point win of their own. There's a wild 3 put up. No chance on that one. Falls right into the hands of Bethany. The Broncos having to open Macy Bibbs. She couldn't get the shot off on the fast break. So Tabor drives, looking to the right side. Awkward shot right there. I'm not sure I agree with that decision from Greenhill. I think she had Hickman open right behind her if she could have gotten that pass to her. But it works out for the Broncos in the end as they get another steal on the other end of the floor. Extra pass in the corner. Bibbs and a lot of contact. Spot up 2 off the front of the rim. And the Braves fighting for it. They can't get it cleanly. A lot of contact, and finally the whistle blown. Foul goes on. It's going on number 5, Davenport. There's 3 team fouls here in the third on the Braves. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a timeout taken. 41-4 with about 3:20 left in the third. Just a matter of time now until this JV Broncos team gets their win and heads to the 5th place game on the consolation bracket. We'll be back after a short break. Don't go anywhere. More Bethany basketball.
Learn about nursing and long-term care at CNA Training Academy, 7463 Northwest 23rd Street. Mary Chukwuma offers affordable, useful, and flexible classes every day that will teach you the foundations of medical care. Mary Chukwuma has been teaching her class for 18 years and is eager to teach you. Understand vital signs, train for and be hired as a PCA and learn about caring for patients in nursing homes, hospitals, assisted living situations, and more at CNA Training Academy. Call 405-315-1357 and ask about financial qualifications. CNA Training Academy is open to all ages and has classes on the weekend and in the evenings as well. Call CNA now, 405-315-1357, and join classes of people learning about nursing and inspiring each other daily.
Okay, that should bring us back from break here, if I hear things correctly. Still dealing with our internet issues, but thank you, buzzer. But it seems we're not the only one. Hey, Mike's listening to me back at the studio at Southwestern Christian University yesterday, having the same Wi-Fi issues we were having. So it's not just us. It happens to a lot of people. We promise. We promise. 3:21 on the clock, coming out of timeout here. Again, the score for those just joining, 41-4. It appears that number 5, Davenport, okay, I've got this. Hold on, we're good. Davenport took her first. 3 team fouls, approaching bonus territory. Wright and Hickman going to go back and forth here. Hickman doesn't like what she sees. It goes all the way to the corner. There's the feed down low. That's a much better shot from Greenhill, but she couldn't get to fall. Here's number 20, Harrion, going the other way. Backup point guard right now for the Braves. They've got both her and Davenport on the court at the same time. Davenport puts up the 3. Too strong off the glass. Rebounded by Macy Bibbs. Now we see Wright go to Hickman again. See what they run here with her. They go all the way back to the corner. It's the same feed down low. And again, at that time, a blocked shot, so another miss from the paint. But Hickman got off the rebound. Her shot's up and no good. Fell into the hands of one of the Braves. That's number 15, Bellows, still in trouble. Throwing wild passes, actually hit the bottom or the backside of the scoreboard maybe. Now Bellows, great effort there, but just with too many bodies in the area, just could not get free. Bounce pass on the quick inbounds. Bethany brings it back out beyond the line. Hickman and Wright go back and forth. Looks like they're trying to run something down low, but there's just not a lot of movement. Everybody's kind of standing really still. Finally, they look for the screen to Hickman. She goes back to the right side. There's the feed to Bibbs in the corner. They get it down low. Another shot for Greenhill, but another miss. Last touch by a white jersey, so it will be black ball. 1:55 remains. See what the inbounds play is here. One sub coming on for the Braves, so they got them all at the 4 corners of the box. Usually on something like this, you get 2 high screens, but only 1 high screen. They feed it to the corner. No shot taken from 3. Wright looks back to that near corner. Bibbs doesn't have anything. Directing traffic, got the screen from Greenhill. Bethany goes back around the perimeter. A lot of contact, a lot of thrown elbows. I think they're going to hit number 15 Greenhill with the foul. Oh, okay. So they are just not really ever sure whose ball it is right now. That was a foul on number 13, Jacob of the Braves, not on Greenhill. Okay, back in it. The Broncos go back and forth around the perimeter. So here's Bibbs again getting a screen, but just passes it off. Hickman trying to get into the paint, spins out, going to the corner, doesn't like what she sees, has the open player. Greenhill, can she get the shot off? 2 on her, whistle blown. We'll have another in. Oh no, this time it will be fouls. That one did put us in bonus. Okay, good. So now we're in bonus. It'll send Greenhill to the line to shoot 2 with about 1:26 remaining in the third. Reversed, up and made. And she gets a roaring crowd and a standing ovation. Seconds up, that one made as well. They said no shot. She crossed the line on it. Boos ring out from the gymnasium. Okay, they're all laughing about it. Officials, fans, coaches, players, they're all laughing about this one. That's good. Not taking it too seriously here in Hulbert, Oklahoma. Clock has resumed, 42-4 after the made free throw. Oh, I can't say I've seen that too many times. That shot went over everything. It was just a shot from the field thrown with, I guess, a lot of momentum. It cleared both rim and backboard. All right, well, we've got a little bit over a minute remaining to play here in the third. Jaggers back on the floor here, along with it appears the rest of the starters are all back on. Yes, that is the case. Bibbs to Jaggers, left side. Jaggers looking to feed to the paint. Tabor, extra pass to Hulbert. Hulbert's got the mid-range too, but it's no good. Offensive rebound. Good job by Wright to get it past multiple defenders. The Braves not letting it go for free. Jaggers has room, squares up, puts up the three off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Harrion of the Braves. Harrion again facing this tough mid-court defense, and the half-court defense again gets to the Braves. It'll be a foul on, I think they called number 13's name again, so Jacob has her fourth personal foul, one more and she's fouled out. Looks like they're going to bring number 3 Tang on to replace her here. About 32, 33 seconds left to play in the third. Jaggers sinks the first. No lane violation on that one, 43-4. And she misses the second, but the offensive rebound will give them another chance. Quick putback. Shot's no good. And Tabor has the rebound. Got a little bit of an assist by Avery Bibbs. Bethany going to run the clock out here. Cross-court pass. Bibbs looking back the other way. Tabor has it. Working 1-on-2, getting to the paint. Able to get the shot off. No foul. Out of bounds. The clock will stop. 11 seconds. Avery Bibbs, the inbounder here for the Broncos. She got it high, and Jaggers wastes no time. London Jaggers for 3. 46-4, 2 seconds remaining. Harrion doesn't even bother to throw it up. 8 more minutes, and we're done here. 46-4, the lead for the Broncos. Have to assume that this one is going to go the way of Bethany. If that is the case, they'll play the winner of Jenks Junior Varsity and Pocala tomorrow at 1 p.m., but we got 8 minutes to go before we get there. So we'll go back to break. More when we come back. Thanks to the Comfort Inn and Suites in Muskogee, 3013 Military Boulevard. Staying out there for our trip. They've got all the amenities, a pool and a hot breakfast, fitting area, business area, all that good stuff, including coin-operated laundry. Thanks to the Comfort Inn and Suites. Back after this break.
Now open at 5801 West Britain Road. It's Himador Mexican Grill. Order at Himador Mexican Grill and be treated to a spacious dining area, friendly staff, and delicious Mexican dishes. Fajitas, quesadillas, seafood, vegetarian meals, they've got it all at Himador Mexican Grill, 5801 West Britain Road. With different lunch and dinner specials every day and great prices, Himador Mexican Grill is the place to be. They open at 11 a.m. every day and come by starting August 30th to get some drinks at the brand new bar. The people love Himador Mexican Grill, and you will too. Call 405-367-7274 or email himadorgrill5801@gmail.com to reserve your table. Himador Mexican Grill is eager to serve you. 5801 West Britain Road and call 405-367-7274.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Okay, folks, that will bring us back for the final time out of a quarter break. 8 minutes on the clock. One last time. Bethany Broncos JV approaching a Day 2 victory over the Tulsa Central Braves here in the consolation bracket. Well, 46-4, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. A 42-point lead, that's usually what people want to be doing when they're trying to win a basketball game. Comfort Inn and Suites and Sparked by Hilton supporting us on our stay here. Simplified Tech Solutions and Victory Mattress Outlet supporting the broadcast. 3 taken from the Braves. They're able to get their own ball back, but it falls right into the hands of Avery Bibbs. Bodies hit the deck. No foul called on that one. We'll keep an eye on the clock to see if we just run the clock here. But it looks like was it a travel or a double dribble? I couldn't see the motion. And 7:30 is where the clock stops, so not running yet. Will be Braves ball. A couple players for the Braves at danger of fouling out of this game. It is something to keep an eye on. No Bronco is even close to that. The Braves able to bring it up towards the perimeter. They've again got Harriet and Davenport in at the same time. Harriet in trouble, and it's another steal for the Broncos. They go up court. This is Bibbs, Avery in trouble. Multiple defenders on her, just slows it down. Hulbert back to Bibbs, and they go back out. Bethany is not in any rush right now. They can take all the time in the world to let this offense develop. No reason to ever take a bad shot. Tabor gets it in the paint and drew the foul. She'll head to the line to shoot 2. Foul goes on number 24, Monroe. That's her 3rd personal. First free throw is up, and it sinks. 47-4. Number 13, Jacob, back on the floor. Oh, they have let the clock run now. So here's the second free throw. And that one made as well. 2 for 2 on that trip, 48-4. Under 6 left to play. The Braves now, it's just a matter of playing for pride, right? See if they can find double digits, something like that. They've got a nice shot from Tang, but it's a little bit off the mark. Fell right into the hands of Tabor. Tabor goes quick, takes her herself, and the floater's good for 2 more. 50-point night for the Bethany Broncos. (50-4) the final, or not the final. Score right now. Jaggers got the steal, just slows things down. She steps into a 3. No good. Didn't look too bad, just a little bit short. Hallberg will take a 3, and she answers with one of her own. Subs coming on the floor here, 53-4, a near 50-point lead. Great make right there. So after the mass substitution, only Jaggers and I believe Tabor stayed on the floor here from the 5 starters. Harriet and Davenport now, they're not bad players at all. It did not take long before Tulsa Central brought them both on the floor to play at the same time. But that has been a lot of what has happened right there. Passes pushed out of bounds, not getting it past London Jaggers at all. She gives a quick dap up to Becca Tabor. I caught that. I caught it on camera. Stepping into a three is Davenport, and just as I say that she's a bright spot, she goes and knocks down a three, brings them within 3 of double digits. They've absolutely got a little bit of something there with number 5. She's not a bad player at all. Ball rolls out of bounds, 53-7. There were multiple times in this game, though, where bringing it up the floor, she's immediately met by the logo with multiple defenders with nowhere to go to the ball. And it doesn't matter how good a player you are when you're trapped like that, not getting any help, there's not much you can do. Harriet steps into a three of her own. That one a little bit too strong, rebounded by Hickman. Ball goes up the floor in a hurry. Jaggers one-on-one, wild shot, doesn't land. Fight for the rebound, no one's got it yet. Hickman just tied it up. And I think we're gonna have a jump ball. Oh no, they're gonna hit Hickman with a foul. One official I thought signaled jump, but instead that will be I think the first for Hickman. That is correct. About 3 minutes left to play here in this game. We await the winner of Jenks and Pocola to see who we play tomorrow. But we know who the varsity plays a little bit later on today as another pass gets sent out of bounds. That time Macy Bibbs got in on it. The women's varsity team will play not Westfield. They will play Grove High School. The men's varsity team will play Westfield. Harriet steps into another three, unfriendly bounce, and it bounces out of play. We're staying with Tulsa Central here. That was last touched by a black jersey. After this, we're going to go back to the hotel, get some lunch, and do an episode of the game plan on a noon special. And then we'll be back out here tonight for our final 2 games. Another offensive rebound for the Braves. That'll give them another chance. They don't get that one to fall either. Hulbert fighting for the rebound. Lots of contact. Glasses went flying off of Jacob there. This will be Bethany basketball. Again, Bethany not in any hurry. Hickman to right. Right gets the screen. Tried to get it to the corner. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. It's kind of right where it's difficult to see. That was number 13, Jacob, kind of doing to Bethany what Bethany had been doing to the Braves all game long. Getting in the way of that passing lane, trying to go to the corner. One Bronco hits the deck. That was number 15, Greenhill. That blown inbounds results in a turnover. Let's see if the Braves can find double digits. Here to Davenport. Davenport trying to find her way into the lane. Pushes one to the corner. Here's Jacob. Awkward two, doesn't fall, rebounded by Hulbert. Wearing number 30, she launches one from the corner. No good. Herron has the rebound. Under a minute left to play. Harry looking for Davenport. Davenport wants it. Too strong and last touched by a white jersey. Well, folks, that will do it for this game. Bethany will probably take one more shot. I wouldn't be surprised, but not much going to be happening in this one. And there is the shot. Greenhill took it. Didn't look too bad, just a little bit too short. Hulbert getting the steal, and the whistle blown. They'll catch her with the foul. Five seconds as the clock runs out. Enough time for Davenport to throw one. No good. 53-7, the final from game number 1 of day number 2. The Broncos get a big win here against the Tulsa Central Braves. They'll move on to play the 5th place game tomorrow at 1 p.m. More about that upcoming matchup and what we got the rest of the day when we come back from break on the post-game show here on the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk. Next game ahead of us. It appears to be Hulbert and Grove playing on the men's side. A big game as well, because this decides who I think we will face coming up in the championship round, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll double check on that when we come back. I'll get the bracket out. We're going to break. More in a few minutes.
When technology has you screaming at the office, call Simplify Tech Solutions at 405-981-1011. Located at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, Simplify Tech Solutions features IT management, business phone systems, manages Wi-Fi, and offers repair and support. Simplify your Wi-Fi before the emotional breakdown by calling Simplify Tech Solutions. Locally owned and operated at 405-981-1011. 405-981-1011. Simplify Tech Solutions.
Tanko Mechanical, Electrical, and Plumbing is a commercial and industrial contractor. They offer end-to-end client experience that includes seamless communication, budgeting, staffing, on-site organization, and its solid quality handiwork every time. The past projects include both new construction and repairs and restoration. Occupied and fully operational job sites are never a problem. They can also plan, manage, and build multi-phase jobs. We are a turnkey plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and mechanical contractor. Tanko Company, give them a call at 405-255-7804. Again, that's 405-255-7804. Tanko.
Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family-owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
Friendly staff at 730.
And we are back here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk, the post-game show. Here live after the conclusion of the Bethany JV game versus Tulsa Central. The elementary school kids here in Hulbert have entered the gymnasium getting ready to watch some lights-out basketball between the Hulbert JV team and the Grove High School team. So I took a look at the bracket. This is losers semis. Yeah, loser semis on the men's side. Grove and Hulbert JV. Grove lost to Tulsa Central on the men's side. Hulbert JV lost to Harding Prep on the men's side, which we've seen them before. They're pretty good. So this is basically the same game we just saw on the women's side, just on the other end of the bracket. But thank you to Simplify Tech Solutions, 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, and Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, for their support of the broadcast. Love working with them. And, of course, thanks to Comfort Inn & Suites Muskogee, 918-687-9000, the number you should call to start making your reservation right there for a hotel room. And same thing for Spark by Hilton, 918-682-3724. If you're traveling out this way, make sure you stay at those two businesses. They're the best, high quality, great prices, and friendly and knowledgeable people. All right, so post-game show. Time to recap what we just saw. 53-7, the Broncos beat the Braves. Now, coming off of a 70-17 loss, that's exactly what this JV team was looking for. Just a way to get a little bit of revenge, a way to see their offense start running again. Man, London Jaggers and Avery Bibbs had a lights-out game, especially on the defensive side. Their half-court defense caused more turnovers than you could count. That's how good they were. They locked down the Braves pretty much the entire game. Tabor and Hulbert were menaces in the paint as well. Can't tell you how many rebounds by the end of the game Hulbert especially finished with, but Tabor's ability to drive and Hulbert's physicality, ability to finish, really helped them out as well. Overall, and it looks like our Zoom call just dropped, so 1 second there. Yeah, the Zoom call dropped bad, folks, so if you're watching this on YouTube and you've made it this far, we've been dealing with tech issues this whole time. We're back. Okay, are we back? I don't hear anything. I think we're back. Okay. As I was saying, the way this game went, I would say I'm pretty confident in the JV team going up to that championship, consolation championship game. So this team has a lot of talent. Their big issue has been rebounding and putting up wild shots, but I didn't see so much of that issue today. The rebounding was the only thing that popped up every now and then, but if they could find a way to consistently win the game on the boards, they absolutely have the defense, absolutely have the shot to go head-to-head with pretty much anybody. So we'll catch the JV again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Again, that's versus the winner of Jenks Junior Varsity and Pocola. We'll see how that game goes out, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. This JV team in this tournament is fighting an uphill battle with only 10 players on their roster. Pretty much every other team is double their amount of players and occasionally more. So they're doing a great job playing out here. We've enjoyed watching them. They had a lot of energy today, and it was a lot of fun. But we'll be back later tonight with the varsity games, 7 and 8:30 p.m. But before then, we got the game plan. So tune in at about noon. We'll be back in Muskogee for that. All right, I'm done here, folks. We'll catch you later on to the YouTube. Thank you for watching. To everybody listening online, thank you for listening. And I'll see you on the next time. Again, 7 p.m., the varsity women's game.